Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we come to you for one of the truly iconic stadiums. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return comes Drake. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
One thing he does very well, he takes care of the football. Had 176 pass attempts to start his career without an interception. That's the most in NFL history. And finished his rookie year, 23 touchdown passes and only 4 interceptions.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Rams' 36.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The Rams take over.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the neck.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now an open man. That's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
on 3rd down, it's Prescott. He may try and run for this. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. First down, Rams.
Prescott from the gun. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He can run for it, and he will. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Love from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. At the 48. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Love. And that is incomplete.
Love's pass.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Prescott's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Los Angeles.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. And he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 3-3.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Prescott. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
A loss of a yard.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of 5 yards.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied. And he's going to go down again.
Dak Prescott sacked.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Check 56. Switch up, switch up. Play 56. Go. 56. They gonna need some things.
Love now to pass on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Morales. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Wagner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Rams' 43-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wagner. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Over the middle, complete. That's Wagner. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Again, it's Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, Prescott. He'll run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Akers. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Los Angeles.
To throw is Prescott.
Well, that certainly happened.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Come on, guys.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's 2nd and
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A throw over the middle, taken in. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. To the air again, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Right there, 56. I'm coming. I'm coming.
2nd down, Love. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
26, Mike.
Operating from the gun, Love. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Stop your whining.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Love looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morales. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Swift. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mosi, 89, watch 89.
1st down, Love to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
1st and goal.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The running back.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
One more time with Swift. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coach.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 26. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he slings one that's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10. That's a 20-yard line.
To throw again, Love. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing. Love. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Come on, line. We better than that.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
A 6-yard pickup.
Love now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On 2nd down now, Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Now Love.
3rd and 8.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Number 21.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a carry for Swift. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He's taken down at the
previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Love from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
3 down.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. That time, a 9-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
LA readies for its next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
Prescott
4.
from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
On the play. First down, Rams.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Prescott to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Prescott. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Complete to Antonio Gibson. No gain on the play.
Prescott yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
We got three.
It's fourth down.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And this is incomplete.
Prescott's pass to the sideline and incomplete.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. I can't believe they let you play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bryant, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Ball carrier.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
11 yards there, first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On second down, Swift. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Another carry.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The pickup there, 5 yards.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On first down, Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustment.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.